Such a pretty decoration should be at the center of the motif to respect the symmetry.
この時間で視聴者プレゼントをご案内しておきます。本日の優勝選手写真フォトフレーム1名様です。次はこの年齢設定するでしょうか。そして初日の1着選手にサインをいただいたサイン入りフォトフレーム。初日の1着選手はご覧の12名です。
Wooden flowers preventing the circle from turning. The wooden flowers preventing the circle from turning. The wooden flowers preventing the circle from turning. The wooden flower is preventing the sucker from turning.
こちらですけれども、3期選手、イルカたちからバットの桐山選手が前方になりました。正式での1着です。上がり返りが
The wooden flower is preventing the sucker
崩れた
from
んですけれ
turning.
ども、最終的に取り切って追い込んできたのが川口選手、川口選手マークの藤田選手が3着でした。
The wooden flower is preventing the sucker from turning.
続いては竹尾健100名様に決します。こちらエントリーが必要です。期間は5月14日。
I heard a faint sound as if something was unlocked.
島場選手、4番和歌山中西大、5番福岡
These drawings appear to be attached to the chest of drawers. They won't move.
かなりよく見えました。で、初日から申し上げたんですけど、これ山本選手、今自体は近況、足回り含めいいんですけどもね、何しろスタートが切れてないということでですね、でもここは外がね、同伴外がなくなる友和選手ですので、ここはいいから先行できる可能性結構あると思うんですよね。出れば、車状態がいいのでですね、これは10戦かわして前を取るのは2番の島川正樹か7番の上田で7番の上田が2番の島川をかわして優先手距離
These drawings appear to be attached to the chest of drawers. They
島正樹が佐野選手中心の178相手裏を返してとしてるんですね。8レースご覧のフォーカスとなりました。ここはもう後ろがなかなか追いづらいということで0戦中心で浅野選手が
These drawings appear to be attached to the
狙い目の方でも浅野選手は 1,2 着折り返しとしております。ここまでの3日間ね、見ても分かる通り、こういった走路状況の中でですね、やっぱりもう最終班が1、2着にこれを
These drawings appear to be attached to the chest of
タイムを出すか、もしくはもう速攻展開、決めないと厳しいというのが現実ですのでですね、その可能性を見つつ4回目は予想へという感じだと思いますけどね。話を伺いしました。まもなく締め切り5分前のチャイムとなります。皆様お考えください。
しかからロングスあとでだからバック線マンドイラそこに続く今がそして4番の中西対5番手にセンター3番の磯島が前を捉えようと一言狙う。まずは2番の島川押し切って着3番の磯島3着4番の中西か。第8レース一次予選競争の8組目
折り返して7番、8番は9トル調和のこの2点が2点短期
appear to be attached to the chest of drawers. They won't move.
3倍、3番9
7着で一般戦前となりました
9
高
番3
橋光
番倍です。さあそれでは全県緑タイムです。
8レースメンバーご紹介します。ハンデ0斉藤翔吾浅野博之、ハンデ10米里貴則平塚正樹森谷隼人、ハンデ20山本翔中村智和高橋光以上8名です。
見てどんなレースをしていきましょう。
まあいろいろ考えて
8番高橋7番中村追い上げ選手が上位のパターンと2番浅野、
そうですね、前回から
前が上位のパターンです。
そうでございます。竹尾バンクのイメージを教えて。
後ろは走1番時計が中村智和、そして8番高橋光は初日1着2日目2着
突き放す先行も見せて、
1目まではいい動きを見せていました。
一時4歳ですけれども、
スタートまで3秒を切りました。8レース一般戦スタートしました。7番中村智和スタート遅れました。ゼロ戦のスタートですが1番斉藤2番浅野は枠なりです。10メートルは3番米里が後ろから、4番平塚3番手、5番の森谷が4番手、3番米里は5番手です。最終班高橋光がトップで6番手、7番中村智和追い上げて今7番手、6番山本が最後。レースは2周目に入ります。中段で8番高橋光インコースから3番米里をかわしました。今5番手、
向けての挑
先頭は1番斉藤翔吾、2番手が2番の浅野博之、ゼロ戦勢はスタートを決めた斉藤がレースを引っ張る形です。連勝を狙う1番斉藤翔吾、2番手2番の浅野博之、3番手は10戦スタートを決めた4番の平塚、その後5番の森谷、外から7番中村智和だ。
From Mr. Adam Flint, Royal Yankees Field Hold and Dover, to Mrs. Alice Asher, 5 Bishops Road, Andover. Dear Mrs. Asher, further to your request of 12 February 1935, I have informed my superiors of your wish to apply for a loan to acquire the lease of the shop you rent from Mr. Fairfax. Despite the seriousness of your case, I regret to inform you that your request has been denied. The amount of your personal contribution, £11, is not high enough and represents too small a part of the final transaction. I remain at your disposal for any questions. Adam? Mrs. Asher's meager savings were not enough for her to own the tobacco shop, but will largely cover her funeral costs. 1番斉藤先頭、2番の浅野、外から中村智和、高橋光が打ち手チャンスを待って最後の直線、1番斉藤、外から浅野がゴールイン。ゼロ戦勢のワンツー、勝ったのはどちらか。 Medicine.
1番斉藤翔吾、2番浅野博之、3番手で7番中村と4番手8番高橋接近。
Laudanum-based cough medicine, Mrs. Asher, and Dover Morley Laboratory, London. It's strange to find such an elaborate medicine from a leading London laboratory in the home of such a modest woman.
岸田選手が早めに行くんだったら川島っていうところですよね。遅めの枠になったらやっぱりここはマークになるかなとは思いますけどね。
そこですね。
はい。
吉田選手は3人ですが、
はい。
あと対戦メンバー
Mrs. Asher lived very simply.
なるのかどうかっていうところも一つ。田口選手なんかも結構バックの練習してますよね。
そうですよね。先行タイプでですね、徹底先行
番手は3番手は7番中村智和に軍配が上がっています。
Who is this young woman?
2番1番7番のレースで13だったら最終音が30かけたり3倍確定お待ちください。
To my dear Aunt Alice, my love.
Have you found anything?
The victim has a niece. We must find her. Let us now try and get our brain cells to work.
え
The motive is definitely not financial gain. There is no sign of a struggle, and the till has not been forced or emptied. I think I've looked everywhere here. Let us see if I can find any more information in the shop's surroundings.
？Maybe you can stare at people like that where you come from, but here it's very rude.
She's a big smoker. She must have been a customer at the tobacco shop. 'How much are your lettuce, please?
A lettuce? That'll be 5 pence, kind sir.
And what if I take 2?
Well, 2 are 10 pence, so what do you want?
Nothing, thank you. They do not look very fresh. Did you know Alice Asher well?
And for starters, who are you?
I'm Hercule Poirot, the detective.
You're foreign, that's for sure, with your accent and your odd way about you. And you'll hear about Alice's murder, I suppose. Well, I've nothing to say to you.
Did you speak to the victim yesterday?
No, I never saw her.
Please try and help me, madame.
Why should I help you? For your beautiful moustache? Come on, move along now. You're scaring away the customers.
Please, do not be ridiculous. I know that you went to the tobacco shop yesterday.
Well?
It is your duty to tell me if you saw something unusual.
Who do you think you are telling me what to do? Get away from my stall! Oh, you again? I've nothing to say.
Hey, whoa. Is the greengrocer causing trouble? I'll sort her out.
No.
I found the victim's niece. She's waiting for you in the back of the shop.
Thank you, mon ami. Let us now try and get our brain cells to work.
ちょっと
直線長かったっていうのでですね、なくなるとか慣れてきたと言われて、この3着目でこれ多分出てませんか
ちょっとパクってみませんか。あるんですよね。わかりました。真打ちがまた次に。本物のハサミ師が。
Mrs. Usher was killed here. The absence of marks in the shop and the regular shape of the blood stains indicated beyond a doubt.
一度引いてからの仕掛けですけれども、今日は長い距離を踏んでいきましたね。
そうです、いつもああいう戦法なんで、ちょっと決まり手まぐれ多いですけど、早めにはいけたんでよかった。
1番3.37、2番3.37、3番3.35、4番3.33、5番3.31、6番3.33、7番3.32、8番3.35です。
走ってる時はあんまり気にならなかったです。
押し切っての強い競争を見せていただきました。二次予選に向けてファンの皆様に一言お願いいたします。
もちろん明日も1着でらっしゃると思うので応援よろしくお願いします。
風はあんまり気にならなかったかもしれないです。
そうですね、早めに行ったでしょう。風が多分バックを行ったんですよ。コーナーからコーナー先ほどにした風だったら、向かい風だったら、1位で選手がいますので、外まくりを2つ繰り返して、あんまり風を感じないというところがあるんですよね。これが1コーナーから3コーナーに風にしたら、外をまくる選手にしても、向かい風で、ちょっと風を受けるっていうのが多分みんなだったっていうのは調子がいいのか、それともこういうコーナーから4コーナーから全員の斜めのコーナーからができませんだったんじゃないかなと思いますね。はい。
はい。さあ、そして親方とお別れなんですが、ちょっとやっぱりね、この3つのレース、難しかったですね、あれってね。
難しかったですね。展開がですね、やっぱり読みづらかったなっていうのはあるんですが、3着目出なかったんですけど、やっぱり3着の変わっただけで、5着選手しっかりスタートになったりしますし、やっぱり展開を読むのがですね、私たちの仕事は仕事なんですけど、選手は勝ってですね、勝って選手とか1番、2番の並びがやっぱり変わりそうで変わらないというのがありますけど、
帰れる方は3着ちょっと広くしてした方がやっぱり安定を見られるっていうね感じはありますので、また明日以降追いつけない方も100円として含めて期待してますので頑張ってください。また明日もよろしくお願いします。親方でした。さあ、それではこの後ですけれども、9レース締め切りのお時間までオッズをご覧ください。
素晴らしい番組ですね。
なんと中村智和選手らしい走りに近づいてきたんじゃないですかね。
Jack had the body removed out of respect for the victim's niece. His attention is commendable. Is our gift sincere? She appears to be very upset. She's slightly mourning. She looks fragile. You were very fond of your aunt, am I right?
She was the only family I had since my mother died.
Your aunt did not have any children, is that correct?
No. She was separated from her husband.
What do you think about Franz Ascher, your aunt's husband?
left her alone. Poor aunt. She used to drop by all the time and make a scene.
You are not very surprised when you heard what happened.
Oops, I was. You see, it was a nasty piece of work, but up until yesterday it was just empty threats. He shouted a lot, but she wasn't afraid of him. Why, he used to slink away when she turned on him. He was afraid of her, if you like.
Your aunt should have asked for a divorce.
Oh no, sir. My aunt has principles.
Well, your aunt's principal has led her to the moon. Hastings, please see this new lady home. I feel that it's quite impossible to finish our interview at present.
Barry, what have you done? I've never known you be so brutal.
I've finished with this subject.
We have to wait for him to sleep it off. He's all yours, Barry. There are a few things I need to check.
There must be someone else sobering him up.
I wonder what his wife used to do. He must have scared the customers away.
That liquid is oozing out. Is it blood? He's not in any condition to be questioned. I have to find a way to sober him up.
Strawberries, 6 pence a pound. Oh, you again? I've nothing to say. Strawberries, get your delicious strawberries here.
Dash! A puddle! How clumsy! This place is run down. This is a really cutthroat neighborhood. Anyone could have committed the crime.
lettuce, a lovely large lettuce, 4 pence only. Strawberries, 6 pence a pound. Strawberries, get your delicious 4 pence lettuce, a lovely large lettuce, 4 pence only. Oh, you again? I've nothing to say. Strawberries, 6 pence a pound. Strawberries, get your delicious strawberries here.
It's Alice Asher's notebook. Ah, that's interesting. It probably contains information about our possible debtors and creditors. Boldly, the fruit seller has debts too. She will probably be more cooperative thanks to this piece of information. It's Alice Asher's notebook. Ah. A box of new stockings. I am accusing you of the murder of Mrs. Asher.
What? It wasn't me.
According to the victim's account book, you owed her £10 for tobacco and magazines.
That's a lie. She owed me £1. I swear.
Now, please be so kind as to explain this.
Look at my account book. Alice owed me £11 for fruit and vegetables. I may have had a slate at her shop, but she had one at mine. She owed me £1. And that reminds me I have to get it back from her niece.
That is quite enough. The account book has saved you, but I might ask Chief Inspector Jack to throw you in the cells for 1 or 2 nights while he checks your entries. You want to go to prison?
Prison? Now that's not fair. I haven't done nothing.
In that case, I am counting on your full collaboration.
Yes, sir. Of course, sir. Listen, I didn't kill Alice, I swear. But it's true that I did go to the shop yesterday.
At what time?
6 o'clock. She left me a note saying she wanted some strawberries if I got some. I received them late, about 6. So I took them over to her.
But you did not see her.
She wasn't in the shop, so I just put the strawberries on the counter and left.
You were not around?
I thought Alice had just gone to get her medicine from her room and that she'd be straight back.
You mentioned medicine.
Something for her cough. She used to take it a lot.
Who do you think killed her?
France, her scoundrel of a husband. He was always after her for something. Well, he's a foreigner. Sorry, sir. What I mean is he's German. That's even worse.
Did you see Franz Asher enter the tobacco shop late yesterday afternoon?
Well, no. But at that time of the day, the streets are packed, and I have better things to do than watch her shop.
決め手は地下それとも力なのか、一次予選競争で9組目出走メンバーです。
I will not obtain
1
anything
番は
else.
千葉牧田博人、2番広島西田正史、3番岐阜志田流星、4番宮城相沢正弘、5番千葉佐藤武史、6番京都小谷真一、7番岡山宇根木悟、8番秋田田口祐介、9番車大阪岡崎智也、以上6人で争われま
Is
す。
not in any condition to be questioned. I have to find a way to solve the hiccup.
センターを狙えば新田康谷選手ですので、細切れ戦が続き
The
ます。
priority is to question Asher.
4者の並びが選手を変えてきました。
The priority is to question Asher.
まず高い支持を集めるようでした。下を攻める岡崎大谷でレース、町田には佐藤で同県1番、宇根木西田が中国勢、そして田口には相沢が来ました。さあ構えての号令がかかりました。各前傾姿勢に移ります。
西田選手がね、あと思想の見た目が非常にいいんですけどもね、これもう3日間
初第9レースのスタート。さあまずは前に争いか、その中から6番車小谷実が足を使って
Red
飛び出し
liquid
ます。
is oozing out.
4番の相沢正弘が2番手の青木、インには1番の牧田秀人、並走の後ろに2番の西田正史が入って9番手岡崎智也が上昇です。4番の最後は最後は下、ここで3番の志田流星も位置を上げて中部近畿ラインが前段3者並びを止まります。この間に1番の増田の後ろに5番の佐藤武史が上昇、千葉の2が前中段の4番手です。後ろ中段6、7番手は
Is not in any condition to be questioned. I have to find a way to solve the hiccup.
従いまして3対2対
The priority is to question Asher.
さあ先頭の3番の
The priority is to question Asher.
では2着3回
Is not in any
9番の岡崎敦そうです。そして6番の小谷がまずスタートを取りました。今日記念2の参戦です。1番の牧田が4番手です。さあ若手が相手の細切れ戦はまさに気合の自力戦。同県5番の佐藤が追走します。7番の宇根木は6番手が初手の位置です。志田とは初対戦とのこと、自力在に勝ち上がりを目指します。
I will not
志田と節は追加参戦での連戦になります。さあ周回を重ねて周回に入ります。8番の田口が8番手です。
Strawberries! Get your delicious strawberries here!
4番の相沢です。相沢だけは3月の共産実技を走っております。2コーナーから
This is a really cutthroat
前
neighborhood.
に受けたのは3番
Anyone could have committed the crime.
1番の牧田が4番手、7番の宇根木が6番手、そして3コーナーを追い出した8番手が8番田口祐介、4番の相沢を連れまして北日本ラインが
Four paid selectors! A lovely large lectures!
Dash! A puddle. How clumsy.
さあ残り2周、3番の下は誘導員残して引きましたが、1コーナーでは8番田口が前に抑え、誘導員は待機、3番の下は現在3番でのインコースで粘っていますが、追い出しをかけました。さあ7番の宇根木が上がりかけたんですが、田口が飛んで3番の下は結果下げて仕掛けるのが1番の牧田、果敢に仕掛けていきまして、ジャンドにセンターでは5番の佐藤を連れて先頭へと立ちますが、巻き返しは早い3番の志田流星、さあ中段の揺さぶりをかけられますが、一切構わず9番岡崎、6番の小谷を連れて主導権を奪った最終1コーナーです。1番の牧田がこれで叩かれての4番手、2コーナー前と車間ができての第2先行、8番車の田口6番手、そして後方は7番の宇根木8番手、隊列は1列向上、3コーナーから2センター、3番の志田流星一気に巻き返して、どうやら中近勢人気のラインで決まりそうだ。直線コース、9番の岡崎智也を追い込む志田が粘るかどうか、9番3番6番か、第9レース1次予選競争の9組目、志田もよく粘っていましたが、9番の岡崎最後は好展開をものにしたんでしょうか。リプレイ映像クライマックスご覧いただいています。6番の小谷まで最終周回で切りました中部近畿ライン、これ以上なしという展開の上位独占体制は9番の岡崎、3番
Is not in any condition to be questioned.
審判からの決定放送まで正式な着順、今しばらくお待ちください。第9レースでした。
さあここは志田選手前と引いてから早手の巻き返しになりました。切ってからは力の違いを見せつけてというところ、最後は岡崎智也選手が差し切って、そして志田選手が2着、ライン3番手の小谷選手は
will not
登場です。10レースの選手が始まりました。ここは3分戦となります。2番の上田選手、そして1番
I'll just borrow your butter.
そして3番の高橋
Take
選
it.
手、弾幕
It's what Alice used to sew up her husband.
そうです。
But try not to empty the bottle.
さあ今日ですけれども、ここ能登半島地震
Let us now try and get our brain cells to work.
竹尾競輪開設74周年記念の初日です。
1着9番、2着3番、3着6番。
お客様に竹尾競輪第9レースの払い戻し金をお知らせいたします。枠番年賞複式36 140円、枠番年賞単式63 280円、茶番年賞複式3番9番140円、茶番年賞単式9番3番260円、3年賞複式3番6番9番420円、3賞単式500円、ワイド39 110円、69 380円。
He's not in any condition to be questioned. I have to find a way to sober him up.
9レース。車間9番3番で260円、3
The priority is
9
to
番3番6番は700円でした。豪華の払い戻し金額はご覧の通りです。さあではこのお時間からは佐々木明彦さんにお話を伺います。どうぞよろしくお願いします。さあ今のレースもビシッと人気で決まりましたね。
志田がやっぱりここで仕掛けるんだっていうタイミング分かってましたね。
はい。
バック向かい風、いやバックが追い風でホームが
He's not in it.
とやっぱりそこはいうところに影響したのね。
はい。仕掛けのタイミングバッチリでレースでしたけど。
伊藤さんもバッチリ。すごいなんかますます綺麗になったね。
何も出ませんよ。
He's not in any condition.
出ないですよ。本当に。
はい。
登場
The priority.
赤黒くてね。
腹も黒くですよね。
顔だけ赤いんですけどね。
顔がないですねやっぱりね。
出ないですよね。大丈夫ですよね。はい。
塗り薄い貸しの代化粧。
今日あれですよ。坂本勉さんがここにニキビができたとか言って2年ぶりぐらいに竹をくぐるんだで、エミちゃんの講師で話してたんで、登場もちょっとよかったら
ちょっと借りていいですか。
ちょっと借りていいですかってなりますけど、はい。そんな登場とお届けしたいと思いますが、では今のレースに入りましょう。はい。
その志田がやっぱり前受けですよね。前受けから8番の高島まず抑えて、そして、最後はね、さらに、すいません、腕嫌いいきますが、田口が突っ張ったっていうところで、これは秋田が言ってくれて、
He's not in any condition to be questioned. I have to
向かい風になるんで、ちょっとスピードダウンして一気に行きましたね。これはもう本当にヤンキー平で、ダーリンともね、こういう形でどっちもですね、志田のかわしっていうのは、やっぱりここで一気にスピードがあるなかなか中断取ったら
Mes amis, I can say without a doubt that poor Mrs. Asher was killed between 5:30 and 6.
Killed when the street was packed with people. That's rather bold.
I've been talking to the neighbours, and
No one's seen anything, or as if it's anything I've ever seen. Am I wrong? Yeah. We must grill this villain Asher before he falls asleep again.
失敗しましたけど、あと2着っていうね、第2レースしましたね。ということになりました。はい。では、ですけれども、
This man is in rather a bad state.
ご紹介して検討していきます。では、テーマです。さあ、一次予選競争ですけれども、フェリスの予定時刻15時9分、公式投票の締め切りが10分、ピックアップ
This
され
man
た
has
際
been
は、
fighting when he smells of alcohol.
さあ、では、選手紹介の VTR です。
We know that you threatened to kill your wife, Asher.
So what? You shouldn't take things so seriously, sir. Nothing but empty threats. We didn't get on all that badly.
So, if things were going so well with your wife, why did you not live with her?
She was the one that left. Nothing to do with me, sir.
You can't have treated her very well for her to run away.
No, sir, no. I wouldn't say I'd ever laid a finger on her, but it was only normal. She was my wife.
Are you often involved in fights?
I don't know what you mean.
まあ今ちょっと体の負担も少なく埋めてってる感じはします。
Asher, look me in the eye and tell me that you were in a fight.
I'm looking. I'm looking. No, I wasn't in a fight.
You are right. Looking at the state of you, you did not defend yourself. So someone gave you a good beating.
A beating? No way. All right, he tore my coat and gave me a black eye. Did you see the state of him?
Very interesting. Who is the other that you struck?
Probably best if I tell you everything. Yesterday afternoon, I met Roderick Tanner. We'd bet on a dog fight together.
An illegal bet, naturally.
Yes, sir. Our dog won. Roderick got the money, but he refused to give me my share.
And you thought about it. What time was this?
In the evening, about 6, I think. We were on the other side of town. You see, I couldn't have killed him.
Let us now try and get our brain cells to work.
積極的なネタ選手の後ろ、神山選手だけの直線楽しみですね。
とりあえず選手を離れないことを選択して、そこから頑張りたいです。
という前景のインタビューでしたけれども、長い時間を経ちまして、投票は締め切りとなりました。ご投票ありがとうございました。インターネット投票、電話投票はまもなく締め切りとなります。どうぞお急ぎご投票終了。ちょっとね、その高橋選手もいるんですけど、第9レース締め切り直前のオッズをご覧いただいています。3連単の一番人気、こちらは7番、8番、3番目、24.4倍で、7番車は佐藤平選手、9番は上野選手となってますし、1着で輸出するということですね。そして2着には8番車の佐藤孝也選手、3着には3番車の松山先生といったところが現在一番人気、7番、8番、6番、3着を6番車の小林瑞希先生としたところが28と3番4着人気です。連単1点だけが10倍を切っています。7番、8番は9倍ちょうどです。続くのは3番、8番で10.2倍、7番、3番が10.9倍です。折り返した3番、7番は10にますけど4倍です。7選手の8点で6連単 G1 会場58周年記念ゴールデンメンバーだったらちょっと期待ですね。決勝戦果たして誰が登場するんでしょうか。そして
The murderer probably pretended to be a customer. He hit the shopkeeper from behind as he turned around to serve him. Let us now try and get our brain cells to work.
G1 会場68周年記念ゴールデンレース、今年ゴールデンウィークにとって準決勝に5分のレースから入ってきます。
Murderer deliberately left behind this ABC as a signature. The absence of fingerprints and the fact that it is open at letter A for Andover is little doubt.
Asher's alibi appears to be confirmed. All the same, I'm going to call and check that he did have a fight with this Tanner on the afternoon of the murder. You can never trust this sort of chap.
One thing is certain, Asher was a ruffian who used to beat his wife.
But he is not very educated. It certainly was not him who wrote the letter signed BBC. Let's resume these things. We know the murderer pretended to be a customer. He did not kill her for money. That appears to be certain.
I agree with you on that point.
And the murderer left an ABC guide as a signature. Therefore, it's likely he wrote the letter.
Indeed, but that doesn't explain why and how he did it.
You are quite right. Why he did it is a mystery. But as for how he did it, we do know enough to try and reconstruct the events.
Hey.
The killer enters the shop. Mrs. Asher turns around to greet her customer. The murderer asks her for some tobacco. She turns her back to him and seizes the opportunity to strike her. He then places the ABC upside down before me. Everything appears to match the crime scene, mon cher Hastings. That is exactly what happened.
Asher has a strong alibi and we don't have any other suspect. But what was the point of this crime?
She had no debts. She gave Franz Asher money regularly. She was an old man. Nobody stood to gain anything.
No doubt about it, the murderer is insane.
And I fear that we have not heard the last of him.
I hope you're wrong for once.
Yeah, let's go back to London. If we hurry, we should catch the 7:02 train. Are you coming?
No, unfortunately, I have to talk with Andover police.
See you soon then. Are you coming, Hastings? Let's go home. There's nothing for us here.
Well, do you have any idea about the killer's identity?
The crime was committed by a man of medium height, with red hair and suspicious eyes. He has a slight limp on the right foot, and a wart just below his shoulder blade.
Poirot!
Mon ami, what do you want? You fix upon me a look of dog-like devotion and demand of me a pronouncement à la Sherlock Holmes. Now for the truth. I do not know what the murderer looks like, nor where he lives, nor how to set hands upon him.
What shall we do then?
Nothing.
Nothing?
Do not be so impatient, Hastings. The killer will manifest himself soon enough.
I thought I heard the postman. Maybe there's some news.
I will go and see. No doubt about it. Hastings is going bored.
You're not going to...
Yes, of course. Dear Mr. Poirot, well, what do you think? I believe that I won this round. The end of our affair went like clockwork, don't you feel? But the fun has only just started. I would like to draw your attention to Bexley-on-Sea on the 25th of this month. We're having a crazy time. Best wishes, ABC. The next crime will be in Bexley. We must warn Jack to Scotland Yard.
Did the letter indicate anything that might help the police?
To be honest, I think we can already guess something about the next victim, but I need to think about it a little more. It's impossible to get through to Scotland Yard. Daily Flicker, June the 22nd, 1935. Battle over control of bank system. What will the government do for money? Andover, murder of a tobacconist. No doubt about it. Hastings is going. Hastings, it would appear that you are getting slightly thin on top.
Really? I hadn't noticed.
Let us examine this more closely. Certain characters in the two letters may have similar defects. Yes, this I is weird. Yes, the A appears to be quite unusual. Let us examine the characters in this word. Let us examine the characters in this word. Right. Let us compare this with the other letter. Yes, this I is weird. However, the characters in the two words do not match. Yes, the A appears to be quite unusual. Let us examine the characters in this word. Let us examine the characters in this word. Let us examine the characters in this word. Yes, this I is weird. Let us examine the characters in this word. Yes, the A appears to be quite unusual. Right, let us compare this with the other letter.
2番334、3番336、4番334、5番335、6番334、7番331、8番333。
That's right. The A characters in the two letters do indeed have the same defects. I have to find some other similar defects to confirm my theory. Yes, this eye is weird. Right, let us compare this with the other letter. Yes, the I characters in the two letters do indeed have the same defects. I have to find some other similar defects to confirm my theory. Let us examine the characters in this. No, I already saw that the letter A was slightly off-center in the two letters. I have to find some other similar. Let us examine the characters in this word. Right. Let us compare this with the other letter. Let us examine the characters in this word. Let us examine the characters. Right. Let us compare this with the other letter. Right. Let us compare this with the other letter. No, I already established that the letter I was crushed into two letters. I have to find some others. Certain characters in the two letters may have similar defects. The W is not printed properly. Right. Let us compare this with the other letter. Of course, the W characters in the two letters do indeed have the same defects. My theory was right. These two letters were written with the same typewriter. Both letters were written on the same typewriter and show the same characteristics.
You surprise me, Poirot. You usually ignore material proof.
But there is nothing usual about this case, Hastings. Nothing must be overlooked. Let us now try and get our brain cells to work.
So, Poirot, have you found something?
Oui, I believe so. But I am afraid it is not enough to stop the murderer. Let us go and see Chief Inspector Japp. I will explain there.
対抗には今日は3番選手対抗突破です。3番手口
It may be time to get
選手印人気のこの4社702番様企画の選手ですが、フォーカスとしては8番この4社の中でどう組み合わせるかというのがあるでしょうか。
It may be time to go to Scotland Yard.
To Scotland Yard, please. Japp appears to be snowed under. Japp appears to already be overloaded with work. My news is not going to improve matters. Bonjour, Chief Inspector. I am afraid we have some bad news. I have just received another letter signed ABC. The next crime will be on the 25th in Bexhill-on-Sea.
Are you completely sure it's from the same person?
I have compared the two letters. There is no doubt about it.
I suppose you think he's going to carry out his threats.
I fear so.
Good God, Poirot. Bexhill is very busy at this time of year, and we have no idea who the next victim will be.
I suspect that the name of the second victim will start with B.
What on earth makes you think such a thing?
I thought about it when I saw the name Asher clearly written over the shop door of the unfortunate woman who was murdered in Andover last month. When I received the letter mentioning Bexhill, I deduced that the victim, like the town, might have been chosen by alphabetical order.
So, it's an alphabet fiend. I'm going to have a list drawn up of all the people whose name starts with B. I hope there aren't too many of them.
Bien, we should leave you to work, Chief Inspector.
You have a few days to prepare yourselves.
Thank you for coming, my friends.
Poirot? Chief Inspector Japp, your call does not bode well.
Indeed, we have just found the body of a young woman on the beach in Bexhill. An ABC was placed on the body.
We'll be there as soon as possible.
Bexhill is a delightful town. It would be nice to come back and visit.
I do not entirely agree. Walking over a beach damages my shoes, and it hurts my knee.
So the years have not spared you, my friend. It's the same for all of us.
That is exactly what I said to myself when I saw you back from your travels.
Poirot!
Do not be offended, Hastings. I can see Jack waiting for us. And from his face, I would say that things are not looking good.
How do you do, gentlemen?
Chief Inspector?
I fear your admirer has struck again, Poirot. We haven't yet identified the victim, but it's a young woman, 20 to 25 years old. Death occurred last night between 11:30 and 1 o'clock, and we found an ABC guide on the body.
Was she pretty?
Come on, Poirot, that's rather out of place. It has no bearing on the murder.
Are you certain? For women, it is often the most important thing. It often decides their destiny.
The body hasn't been moved. You can see for yourself.
Has the press been informed?
Not yet, but I'm planning to. I haven't yet informed them about the presence of the ABC guide in Andover.
Nobody has reported a young woman missing?
Not for the moment.
No witnesses, I imagine.
Indeed. We've asked everybody who may have met a young woman fitting her description last night to come and see us, but I have little hope of gaining anything from it.
It's early days, Chief Inspector, and the news may not have spread around the town yet.
I hope you're right, Hastings.
Hastings appears to be ill at ease. He appeared to be relatively indifferent to Mrs. Asher's murder, but a young woman's murder seems to be troubling him greatly. I fear that this case is far from being solved.
Come on, Poirot. You'll find the killer.
A braided seatbelt. It may have belonged to the victim. The guide is open at the page for the Bexhill train times. This key is too small to be one for a house. Without a doubt, it is for a padlock. His marks have been left by a rope or a braided cloth. The young woman wasn't wearing shoes or a coat and was not carrying a bag. That's strange. Either the murderer stole her belongings or she put them somewhere safe. Maybe so that she could borrow. She was a great beauty. Strange that Jack didn't notice it. Apart from the marks on her neck, there are no signs of the struggle. She didn't manage to hit her assailant. Let us now try and get our brain cells to work. poor child must have been strangled with his braided belt. Unfortunately, in view of the fabric, it is unlikely that we will find any prints. Let us now try and get our brain cells to work. The medical officer should confirm that the victim was strangled with her own belt.
That's what I thought. She shows the usual signs of strangulation.
With a little luck, we'll find prints this time.
You are too optimistic, Hastings. Our killer is far too meticulous for that. I fear that this case is far...
Come on, Pop.
Set. She was a great beauty. Bexhill seems to be a pleasant little town. Bexhill is a pretty little seaside resort with elegant architecture, although personally I prefer more modern buildings. This hut is locked. This hut is locked. The key does not fit the lock. A dual locking padlock. I need to find the code and then insert the key. This hut is locked. This hut is locked. The key does not fit the lock. This hut is locked. The key does not fit the lock. This hut is locked.